Okay, so you watch the show. Now it's time to level up. Hit that join button and get the VIP treatment. Early access, behind the scenes, and even shout-outs on the spot. Get in the mix with the real ones, breeders, fans, and all the dog lovers. Join the fam, be a part of something bigger. Starting at just $1, you get access to the best content we got. And that's not all. Members get 10% off all merch and gear. Plus, you're on the priority list for getting your next pup. You're in the loop. To join, just click the join button below this video. Pick your tier and boom, you're part of the squad.
Yeah, we built different.
Hey,
What it do, big dog?
Hey, can't call it my spoiler. Back in here like I left my wallet and keys, man. What's happening?
Man, chilling, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Just a little razzle dazzle.
Razzle? Yes.
Let's see who's getting in here early this morning. Early in the morning. Yeah, man. We got H&F in the building. Salute. Top of the morning to you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
We got Skip Bell in the building.
Skip.
Pitwise Kennels in the building.
Hey, Pitwise. Hey,
Check
man,
your armor and sharpen your swords.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Arrowhead up in there. Good to see you back in the world, big dog.
Hey.
Good to see you back in the world, big dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The queen in there.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to your queen.
Yeah, man.
Casino life in the building. What it do, big dog?
What it do? What it do? Dirty dog.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, man. Dirty dog with the 5-piece.
Tip. Hey, yo. Top of the morning, man. Appreciate that, big dog. All right, y'all. Let me get to the business real quick. Before we get to today's show, man. As y'all know, man, this is the channel of the Digital Dog Show and Dog of the Week and Pup of the Week and a bunch of other stuff that we do online. We like to have a good time, man. And even on them Saturdays where there's not a dog show that you can pull up to, a yard tour you can go on, we like to create an environment where you can still come out and just do something with your dog, man. You know, have a good time, man. And the end of our Digital Dog Show, all you got to do is join our WhatsApp, drop your entry into the WhatsApp, a little bit of information here and there, you know what I'm saying? Tailor it to make sure it keeps your privacy, but also allows you to compete for money, compete for clout, and compete for the best in show. Also, we have our Dog of the Week, where it's a still life photo contest. We have a separate WhatsApp chat for that. Y'all brothers been flaming that chat this week. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been tearing that chat up this week, man. Salute to y'all on that. And then we have another chat for pups. And the reason we keep them separate is because they get bogged down real fast. And I had to go through those chats every week to edit the photos and get them out of there. And when y'all start putting other stuff in, the wrong stuff in the chat, man, I have to filter through that, man. You know what I'm saying? So do us all a favor and do it right the first time. Salute to all of y'all brothers that's competing, all of y'all that will compete, and all of y'all that's going to help us vote to pick the best dogs from each one of these shows, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. We appreciate that. Back to the show.
Yes, sir. With that being said, man, let me go ahead and jump to this Bushido code and quote of the day. And that is honor. Mayo. Honor those who came before you. That's how you build something worth passing down. When you forget the greats, you lower the standard. Keep their names alive. And that's how it goes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep the greats alive, man. And today's episode is all about that. This is the legendary dog show, man. Shouts out to my brothers who was up in the chat this morning, you know, it's in the Shogun Limited chat. That's a chat for us to just talk all things dog, lawfully, legally, and uplift each other. We talk about building kennel setups in there, hunting hogs, showing your dogs off, training, different medications, all that good stuff that everybody act like they don't care about, but they really do care about. It's right there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Even down to what a Ronin is, man. Shout out to Big C for that conversation started yesterday, man. A Ronin is a samurai that no longer serves a master. but they still have all the skills to be a samurai. They can no longer be a peasant class of person. They're elite.
Yeah, the masterless samurai.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
One of the most famous is Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, we just wanted to put that out there, man. We always drop the knowledge, man. I'm thankful for those of y'all who actually get into the whole like the aura of it behind it, because there's a lot of meaning behind the Samurai Kennel. Literally, the term samurai means one who serves. So the picking of the kennel name was not taken lightly. I see a lot of kennel names that are supposed to express outwardly how their dogs perform, and my dogs were built to serve. You know, so shout out to everybody with that. But anyways, man, we got a banger for y'all today. Big A and I put together a show for y'all. We really want to argue today. You know what I'm saying? We want all the smoke, and it's going to start with this dog show. So today, we're going to do like we do on Friday and Saturday, and we got a list of dogs for y'all to vote on for best in show today. And these dogs right here, I'm just that's all I can say, man. We're going to vote on them. We're going to give you some history of these dogs, a little bit of information on these dogs, and then we're going to pick the best in show for the legendary digital dog show. So y'all should see on the screen now. I just threw it up there. There's a poll. It's batch. This should have said batch 1, but it's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. You know what it is.
Man.
Here we go, man. Dog 1.
Let me get my poll up, man. Excuse me.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, Big A. Yeah, H&F, man. We're gonna get the league going again, man. Yeah, man. It'll be I don't know. What you think? The $25 buy-in was good last year. What you think for buy-in for H&F? But I gotta work fantasy football league. I'm supposed to be organizing as well through the Yahoo League. So you tell me, man. Our work buy-in is only $5, but we got a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's the draft picking is gonna be slim as a mug, man. We actually gonna max out the draft pickings. But yeah, man, you let me know, because you know the first preseason game is 31st of July. So yeah, man. Yeah, 31st of July. Hey, so Big C, and that's the purpose. Big C. My whole thing this week is to make people take their I know most of y'all know who these dogs are, but there's a lot of people who don't. And rather than admit that, they'll sit there quietly. And some people like to learn that way. They like to learn quietly who these dogs are, and even the relations of these dogs. Because specifically this batch right here, there's a correlation there as well, right? And so like yesterday with the medicines, I've been in this game for 20 plus years, man. And I still couldn't tell you what the medicines was until yesterday. And there's a lot of capping going on in there. It's a lot of faking. It's a lot of falsifying of knowledge. And it's not about being right. It's about getting it right. You know. So with these right here, a lot of people like to say that show dogs ain't go dogs. But every one of these dogs, I will say this much: every one of these dogs in this batch, dogs 1 through 4, is a grand champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm talking about in the historical sense, not to violate any animal rights or welfare act that already happened. Every one of these dogs on the screen is a grand champion. They won at least 5 matches without losing a single match. Officially. You know what I'm saying? Officially, without officially losing a single match. So, and all of these dogs right here, I would take to a confirmation show and I would whoop, you know what I'm saying? I whoop your head, boy, you know, with these dogs. You know, and so yeah, man, I want to put it out there. But Big C, I'm gonna articulate what I think I know about these dogs, not what I think about these dogs. And even now to like they conditioning and things of that nature, because Big A and I was going at it about these dogs before we even came on the live. You know?
Yeah, man. Big C, what's happening?
And I want to talk about not only like you said, Big C, the correlation, because these dogs are related. They're related to each other, and they produce more like themselves, not just performance, but confirmation. So when you talk about a dog that is a let me dial it back. Whew, get out of here. When you talk about a dog that comes from a well-bred line and is conformationally sound, this is why phenotype is such a big deal to me. with my breeding program. Not only do I want it to act like and have the traits of the dog before it, but these dogs look like their progenitors. It's a good indicator that if it looks like his daddy, he might act like his daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my logic when it comes to breeding, y'all. And that's where why I'm not saying anything Big C until after we vote. People actually get their honest opinion, you know what I'm saying, or what it is. And see, look, Big A, that is your wife all day. Big A said the same thing, Tip.
Yeah.
The same thing. I'm about to go vote real quick too.
Yeah, vote.
See, this the man. Ooh, let me, man. Let me not put my neck out. I'm not ready to go against the whole world right now. You know what I'm saying? Some people out there on the internet is ready to go against the whole world right now. You know, so I'm about to go make my vote and shut my mouth. Let me do it. Let me do it like that. Let me do it like that.
I know who you voted for.
Who?
I'm not saying.
I ain't voted yet. I gotta go to my other to my Samurai Kennels account so I can vote.
I know who you gonna vote for.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Right. Okay, hey man, what just happened? It's all, man, we going all over the place. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hey, so Pitwise, did you mean Steve? You meant number 3? Cause I ain't got no letters on there today, big dog. But my brother Dickie in the mother loving building, man. Dickie, mother loving.
Dickie, what's happening?
Big C, I'm gonna put it in the chat. That way I can't lie about it. Big C, I think you voted for. I'm putting it in the chat. Okay, and Pitwise, we're gonna talk offline, Pitwise. You boy, I see something Pitwise. With the next batch, we're gonna see. Because Pitwise, man, I gotta watch him. He sees stuff like I see stuff, I think he sees stuff like I see stuff. Big A, look at his comment, and then we're gonna talk about it when we get done voting. You saw that?
What?
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just put a staple in that. We're gonna talk about it, man. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. Yeah, we almost there.
MK,
that's why I'm laughing at my brother MKM, bro. Yeah, I only know who one is, and
hey, go what you know.
Yeah, man. And I put a King T. What to do, big dog?
King T.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, if y'all boys didn't catch that live last night, go over there and check it out.
Hey,
King T said he got spooked last night. You know what I'm saying? What's the old girl name that come through everybody's chat lately? She spooked him. I can't remember her name, bro. All I know, she got a little purple icon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, King T said, I need some moderators in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Give me some riches out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be jamming that one today.
Yeah, man. Me too, man. I be in my office, bro. I can't stand the fact that my other coworkers that work in the office with me be at work. They be wanting to talk to me and stuff, man. Don't talk to me, man. Let me listen to my podcast. Hi, Sergeant Williams. How was your weekend? It was good. It would be better if you left me alone. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice day. Just have a nice day. And then you see me with the AirPod in my ear trying to be inconspicuous. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take my phone and mute. You know what I'm saying? And what's it called? Pause the screen and stuff.
Yeah. Now that's more of a reason for somebody to mess with you. Oh, he looked like he focused on something. Let me go interrupt that and see what.
Yeah. And then look, but then when I be bored, man, they be looking at the computer all hard. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing. I know you ain't doing nothing because we do everything on Microsoft Teams, man.
Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf, what to do, big dog?
Oh, okay. I got you, King T. Noted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Hey, no. So look, Big C. They tell all of us make sure we go get our hearing exams and get our hearing aids before we get out. You know, that's like 10-15% disability, right? But the new hearing aids they got now, they Bluetooth. That's what I'm trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was telling my homeboy was like, yeah, I hunt. So what I do is I turn my hearing aid up so I can hear how much noise I'm making in the woods. Like I can hear leaves crackling better and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, that's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like it amplifies your awareness so you can hear how much noise the pollution you're giving to the wood and scaring away animals and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We at the 10-minute mark yet for the poll.
Let me see. Now
it is deadlocked. It is deadlocked. That is crazy.
That ain't right, man. That ain't right. You might just.
Big, you got to vote.
Again.
Big, you got to vote.
Yeah, I voted. Did I vote?
It's 15 votes, 19 in the chat. Somebody got to break the tie, bro. Somebody got to break the tie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm ending it now before somebody messes it up. Hey, now, shout out to number 3.
Yeah. What now? Okay. Yeah.
Now let's talk about it. Man. And
okay.
Big, I'm open the panel up real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna open the panel up, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook on it first. Unless you want to go first.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Okay. So dog number 2 is Grand Champion Yellow. Okay. He is a Red Boy Jocko cross. He is a cross of specifically Yellow John to Miss Jocko female, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he is the grandfather to dogs 3 and 4. He is the grandfather to dogs 3 and 4. Dog 3. Well, I'm gonna go back to dog 1. We're going to order. Mayday is dog number 2. Excuse me. Mayday is dog number 1. And I can't believe y'all did Mayday like that. Because honestly, if I'm not looking at a conditioned dog, Mayday would be like my ideal pet dog to have in the yard to bite the piss out you from around the yard. It would be Mayday. Yeah. Dog number 3 is Haunch Day. He is the most conformationally sound out of the batch. So that's why I'm glad he won. Dog number 4, those of y'all that picked him, I already know y'all style. Y'all don't care what the dog look like. Y'all just want a dog that's conditioned. Those of y'all that picked dog number 4, y'all picked Grand Champion Luke Kane, and y'all just wanted a dog that was conditioned. Y'all don't care nothing about if the dog look good or not. If his ribs is showing and he got muscles, you like it. And I'm cool with that. But I'm telling you right now, that's what's wrong with some of y'all's breeding programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, conformationally, he is the least conformationally sound dog, even though he's the fittest dog in the list. But all of these dogs were real performance animals. Don't you ever get that twisted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and this is what you don't have to worry about. Did it perform or not? The dog already proved itself. You know what I'm saying? This is the aftermath. But yeah, like when I look at Luke Kane, I will rip him apart conformationally. Like if I'm looking at a judging sheet, Mayday, his front assembly is a little bit too big for his back assembly. That's cool too. But that Grand Champion Yellow and Haunch Day, yeah, them 2 right there, they have problems. They show up at the ADBA show. 2 and 3, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. 2 and 3 is a problem. You know, that's Luke Kane right there, number 4. And honestly, the picture of Luke Kane makes it harder. Oh, I'm sorry, Pitwise. Haunch. You're right, Haunch. Haunch Day. They got a lot of days. They got Mayday, Haunch Day. You know what I'm saying? Short Day. There's a lot of dogs, and they're all very, very reminiscent of each other. You know what I'm saying? Even Barracuda didn't make the list because I didn't think Barracuda was even aesthetically pleasing enough to make the list, y'all. But my brothers definitely submitted him. They definitely submitted him this morning, and I put it out in the Shogun Unlimited chat. Shout out to who was that gave me that list? Because it was quick. It was a quick turnaround. Oh, eight chicks. You know, I'm be trying to curse too much. I've been cursing a little bit lately. I've been slipping up. I've been having to do my push-ups. But yeah, man. This was I kind of had a list already in my mind of who I wanted to have on the show today. But y'all solidified it. But I am glad that Hunch, thank you, Pitwise again. I'm glad that Hunch took the first batch, because once again, all things being how they are, all these dogs are grand champions, right? So, and they're related. You know what I'm saying? It's a family of dogs. But Hunch, as far as performance and show dog, the whole package, Hunch got it. Hunch got it. You know, I said what I said. I said what I said. Let's argue. Let me put a link in the chat again. I said what I said. Let's argue. But I also got to watch out for people that were saying 3, because them are the people that understand the confirmation standard. And that's why with Pitwise, I said I got to talk to you offline, because Pitwise got an eye. And that's one of the things I pride myself on, and that I big up myself on, is I got an eye. Like, I can look at a dog and tell you if it's even worth putting in a show. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I typically don't say that to people, because if I tell you no, you hate me. If I tell you yes and you lose, you still hate me. So the best thing we do is mind my business and just show my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just show my dog. But there's just like there's an eye for seeing gameness, there's an eye for knowing which dogs to breed. There's an eye for knowing which dog to even take off the yard to take to a confirmation show. And looking at Hunch, even though he's not shaped as well as Luke Kane, if he was shaped with his front end, with his head, which also we already did the rules, the ADBA guidance, with his structure, Hunch is the best dog in this batch by far. With yellow being a faraway second. Yeah, it doesn't, but at the same time, there ain't a picture of Hunch where he don't look good like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm getting at. Like, there's pictures of Mayday better condition. There's another picture of Yellow where his head is turned facing the camera, and I think that picture looks just as good, but it's old, it's outdated. You know what I'm saying? So,
non-stop blood thirst.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. But yeah, Big C, there's a lot of pictures on there as well, man. It is a lot of pictures. Let me not negate that fact. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I got my bias. I wanted Hunch to win anyways, but me wanting him to win and the community picking him says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It says a lot. Little J in the building.
Little J.
Easy. There is. And I seen it recently too, Dickie. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all went to Google and I found the first couple photos I could find. I was not about to research this thing all night, you know what I'm saying? Now, what I will tell y'all is, if y'all like this idea of getting the historical dogs that have already proven themselves, so we know it's no question at all whether the dog was a good dog or not, we can do that. My brother Pitwise in the building. What's good, big dog?
What's happening, everybody? How's it going?
Oh man, Pitwise, don't get me too bad, man. Don't put me the special tables just yet, bro.
Oh man, yeah, man, just getting ready for the weekend, man. That's it, man. That's all. Just putting a little finishing touches on the pups. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Hunch, man. Hunch was special to me because his owner was actually like a acquaintance of mine. I wouldn't really say like a real close friend or mentor, but we crossed paths a lot. It was always real cool with each other. You know, shout out to Big Apple Kennels. He passed away during COVID. So, but yeah, man, he knew his stuff, man. He was a good dude.
Yes, sir. So being in that close, you said did you actually get to see Hunch in person?
What's that?
Did you actually get to see Hunch?
No, Hunch was before my time, man.
Okay.
Hunch was like mid-90s, I believe, like 95, 96 era. So I was still like a young boy, but I got to see like some of his kids and his grandkids, like Demon and Louisiana and those dogs too. But which I didn't see. I didn't see Hunch in person.
Oh, but even still, man, like that's dope, man. Like this is a real game to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, I appreciate you even sharing it. Now, let me ask you this, Pitwise, because like when you picked number 3 and you said he would rack up at ADBA shows, I had that same conversation with Big A before. I was like, confirmationally, number 3 is killing the game, right? Can you give me your perspective on that? And
Well, I know from doing this for my little limited time in shows now, which is pretty much like a year. A lot of times whenever I win or lose, I talk to the judges and go, "Hey, in your opinion, why did you pick him or why didn't you pick him too?" And first off, with his dimensions, like the square, you know what I mean? He's about as even tall as he is long, from hip to shoulders, and his head proportion is kind of right there.
Yeah.
Not oversized. You know what I mean? His stop is like perfect proportion. It has like the real perfect angle. His
Pitwise, can I interrupt you real quick? Because Big A just pissed me off. Okay.
No, I was just.
No, hold on. Pitwise. Hold on. No, Big A, I want you to post a picture. And Pitwise, exactly what you just said. No, Big A, I want to say this. The picture you sent me of Grand Champion Luke Kane is a good looking picture. And Pitwise, you just said Hunch's stop is pretty much perfect. That picture, Luke Kane looked like a bull terrier to me in this picture. He's a good looking dog. But post the picture, Big A. Post the picture so I can articulate this message to everybody who feel like Luke Kane should have won.
Y'all are here bugging this morning.
Yeah,
dang.
post the picture, Big A.
Give me a second, man. God dog, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey, you triggered me. I'm sorry. Pitwise, please continue with his stop. And you articulating why.
Yeah, and then just the picture, like just that picture itself, like you see the way his tail sits at the bottom of that last bone and stuff, and has the water pump handle, you know what I mean, design and stuff too. They look for that. So what's crazy is that a lot of these breed standards, they'll say, they have a certain wording about what they go by, but then the dog that they use as an example is always weird. But just going by the wording, I just think that perfect square of a dog, like Hodge, just kind of fits that perfectly, So.
Yes. He's not too extreme in any one direction.
Right. Exactly.
He's
like
not
over exaggerated, like he doesn't have like that giant head. You know what I mean? Especially because, back in the days and in the before times historically, those big heads that accounted for the extra weight on the dog too. You know what I mean? And that would, in the deep waters, that was a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? Doing hog hunts or whatever too. So that's why they kind of, docked you on head size.
Look, hold on. I just got called out. My sis called me out. She said, Dre, you got to type as well. 3 is close to the stock. Hey, I base my breeding strategy off of dogs like that. Off of dogs that meet that criteria that we talk about, not being too extreme in any one direction. Yep. But yeah, I do got a type. And I ain't gonna lie, Pitwise got a type too, and I seen it. It's very similar, but okay, we gotta go to the next batch, Pitwise. I gotta show y'all the next. I gotta show y'all the next batch, and y'all gonna be like, okay.
All right, hey, I'm gonna jump out, and I'll be listening too. And if I got something to say about the next one, I'll come back in. All right.
Right.
Okay, yeah, because I'm gonna be all kind of B words after that. So what it do, bro?
Man, what it do, man? Man, I voted for yellow, man.
Hey, Big C, bro. Sino, you and Big C put me on the spot. Yeah, Big C say, let's hear that critique on yellow.
You ain't got shit.
I can say stuff, man, but it's not a lot because yellow will be my second choice to hunch in this lineup.
Oh, okay. So we just looking at like confirmation, like
because all of it, like I said, the argument be those confirmation dogs, those show dogs.
Oh well, shit, confirmation. I would have said, damn, I'm tripping. I would have put Mayday. That's it because that's what I like. I like that shit, but I know like if you looking at like the logo, like the pit bull logo, Mayday might not match that shit, but me personally, I like Mayday.
Yeah, and that's respectable. I think unconditioned Mayday is the best. But like if I was gonna have a pet, Mayday in his pet weight looks the best. He holds pet weight the best out of all of these dogs to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna give Big C what he wants. Big C, I'm about to get fired. I'm going to. Okay, this right here is what we was talking about. What Big A and I was arguing about. Y'all. That dog is real.
I didn't say.
Okay, we wasn't arguing. I was arguing. Let me clean that up.
Come on with it. Come on.
Okay, what I was getting at is when literally as that picture came through, Pitwise was saying the thing about the stop. Now the stop is where basically the nose meets a little like eyebrow ridge of the dog. And that right there, it's not gradual at all. It's almost immediate, like a football headed dog, like a bull terrier, right?
Yeah.
Now, mind you, he's still a very, very good looking dog. What I would say, physique wise, but as far as the overall apple headed look, ears being proportionate, the top line being correct, roach back, front angulation, like there are things that's lacking. Even his tail is too thick for me, bro, for his physique.
Shit, he looked damn good, but I agree. Like if we comparing him to the other dog, but it's still a great looking dog. Like
he's a great looking working dog, right? But when
Yeah.
I'm talking about the confirmation standard of, it tells you what percentage of the body it should take up, how high the head should sit above the shoulders. All of that's part of the confirmation standard, even down to the stop at having an apple head. That dog has a sloped head. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you like that, don't ever think that what I'm saying means your dog is ugly. What I'm telling you is, if you hold it up to a list, you have a checklist. You don't go off of what you like. You take a checklist of what it says it's supposed to be. You start checking all boxes. Apple head, check. Jaws.
Man, I never like looked at that shit. If I think the dog look good, I feel like that shit look good. Like I ain't never even knew that there was like a way that they supposed to look like until I met Lockdown Rudy, and he was saying about the ADBA standards and shit like that. But I didn't even know about that. I thought, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. So I be picking dogs based off of other shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start looking at that chart and shit, because I remember like even how his tail curled up in that picture.
Yeah.
I got pointed for that same thing on Canelo. You know what I'm saying? The monkey tail thing.
And Casino, I'm glad you said that, because at the end of the day, man, like I cannot over articulate this, and I know I'm still gonna get hate for it, but whatever, I take the hate. It's not about your dog not being a good dog. People take people take a standard and go, okay, my dog, you say my dog meets the standard, F you, Dre. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is, based on the standard that they established, that dog is not the best representation of the standard that the ADBA has put out there. Right. But your dog might be the best wall climbing, slap mill racing, breeding, reproducing, pre-potent dog in the world, but his tail don't match that. You know, that's all I'm saying. And with this dog, I was like, yeah, like a lot of my friends, I've noticed in our chat, a lot of people just like the conditioned dog, and I'm like, that has to do with the person working the dog and the dog's genetics, just like confirmation and soundness does. What you like is what you like, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, and I'm just glad that, because most people don't know. That's my secret power. My secret power is I can read the standard, and before I leave my yard, I run my own checklist on my dogs to make sure they match the standard. That's the secret. I'm gonna give it to y'all. Before I take Saki off the yard, I go, okay, look, in my honest opinion, is what I'm reading, does he have that? Nope. Then I put an X there. And there's about 133 different things that I look at for a dog before I would even take it off the yard and take it to a confirmation show. Because I'm not leaving the yard with a dog that don't have at least 100 points from me.
Shit, if we talking in a standard, shit, the best dog on my yard probably finessed 2 times. But I would agree.
I would agree. Standard wise, I would agree with that. Right? Even though Canelo is your main dog, right? And I'm not saying Mayday. I'm not gonna lie. I think on here Mayday would kill even his daddy Yellow if we was putting him in the box. I genuinely believe that. That's what I think, right? But confirmationally, I still got to beat. You know, does that make sense? Like, I think Mayday is the best dog on the list personally overall. But I think that all the other dogs, given their place, they think they're better at too.
Man, that was up.
Oh, Big A got another picture, man. Big A is tearing me cat raggedy in silence today.
No, I'm just looking at these pictures, just trying to see different angles. That's all.
And let me get this thing. Let me do this thing for Big C real quick, y'all. And I'm gonna bring the second batch up so we can argue about that too. And when I say argument, I really mean have a actually passionate discussion. I'm not saying we're gonna be arguing, calling each other all kind of N words, B words, because I don't do that. But like, what I am saying is, I want to disagree. I don't want to agree, but I want to show y'all how to disagree amicably. And Big A, I do want to apologize. I went at your neck.
We good.
You didn't say nothing to me. You just...
We good, man. I get it. We good, man.
Yeah, I guess I came into this conversation. I came into this conversation already on the defensive because I didn't know how it was gonna go, because I was trying something new. You know what I'm saying? And I want to apologize publicly. Big A ain't had nothing to do with that. That is not Big A's fault. That is Dre problem. That's a Dre problem.
No tripping, man. We good. Yeah.
Okay. And he say put Buck on the screen. We will because he wasn't on that list this morning in the chat, y'all. And if y'all like this, man, on Thursdays, every now and then we can do a throwback Thursday like this because this is fun to me.
Yeah. I like.
I don't try to tell you about the dog. Nothing I don't know. I just know confirmation and training. That's what I know, right? So that's what I talk about. Casino come on here and he give another perspective. You know what I'm saying? Casino, like, you know, he thought we was just talking about the dog that we like, and then he like, oh, I didn't know it was confirmation, and it really didn't have no standard. I'm just going off of confirmation because at this point they're all grand champions. So I'm like, okay, how do you pick which one I like? You know, I'm gonna go with the confirmation standard at this point because all things given, they all have proven themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And Big C is a scientist. He be knowing these bloodlines like a mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I ain't gonna argue. That's correct for percentage wise. Oh, that's quick. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. But yeah, man, Yellow to me, if I was taking him to a confirmation show, that picture I got right there, he's winning best buckskin. He's taking best condition. And honestly, in his shape, he might beat Hunch if Hunch is not in shape. That picture of Yellow right there. If Hunch is not in shape, Yellow, there's not a lot I can say about that. But I'm looking at Hunch, and I can see he could lose a couple more pounds, and he still is a competitor for best in show with the extra weight on him. With the extra weight. My bad, H&F, my bad. I only put 8 dogs in there. It was supposed to be the title say 10. I only put 8 dogs in there, and I got the next 4. Y'all beat me up, but like I said, I came up with this idea late, like 8 o'clock last night, and went to sleep and woke up this morning and started downloading dogs, y'all. Let me just put that out there. And still feeding these puppies too. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, I will get him in there. You say Buck was on your list. And you know what? Hard finish. Buck was on your list, and that list y'all sent me this morning has Zebo on there twice. How? Y'all was supposed to send me $10. Y'all sent Zebo on the list twice. I know y'all cheat. I know you cheat. And if you don't believe me, go to the WhatsApp right now because I know for a fact Hard finish in the chat. Go look at the WhatsApp and tell me y'all didn't put Zebo on that list. Zebo is number 4, and they got Zebo again at number 9. I'm about to go harder. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But not. See, I ain't mean to cut you off, bro. What's going on, big dog?
You said what, bro?
I cut you off. I thought I ain't mean to cut you off.
I was muted. I was muted because of the barking. I wasn't saying nothing.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Y'all ready for the second batch, man? Are we good for the second batch?
Let's do it.
All right.
Pressure. All right. What's happening?
Pressure. Good show last night, bro. Big dog. Good show, bro. And honestly, I could have done this whole show with just Mayday dogs, by the way, y'all. I'm just being real. Like, the dog, that whole line of dogs, even when you start getting down to great grandkids and stuff and start branching off with like the crow dogs and stuff, man, like they look good, man. They just good looking dogs. Y'all already know. Hey man, if y'all know which dog I'm voting for on this batch, man, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
I'm about to go back into the chat so I can vote, and I'll come back up and talk.
All right. Hey, we done woke Welsh up, man. My brother Welsh in the building.
Hey.
Hold on, let me get him. Welsh.
Man, what's going on in the dog community, man? What's
I don't know, we ain't worried about it.
man, listen. It's a lot of public shows. Let the Bulldogs talk.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Speaking of letting the Bulldogs talk, vote, man, vote. You know what I'm saying?
But Welsh, what was it? Did you see that first batch that was on here?
Did I see who?
The first batch that was on here. So we got the batches on the screen right now, and these are all historical champions or grand champion dogs. And basically, the argument has been constantly, it's a show dog but doesn't perform. Well, all of these dogs in their own right were shown, and now we just voting on what we like. You know what I'm saying? What we like, and so we just cook them on that. And I don't know the history like you know the history. The other guys know the history, so I be on here capping to go in much more detail and surface level information on these dogs.
Well, when you talk, because I just caught the live, so when you say show dogs, you mean as in historically speaking, ones that were shown,
but we're
ones that were shown publicly.
Like, yeah.
What you ask? Was there anything wrong with that, or
no? We just voting on which ones. So right now we got
Zebo, G,
yep,
handicap. I mean, for me, see, with Zebo and Chinaman, I'm kind of putting them in the same spot if I gotta choose between them. But I had to go with Chinaman though.
Out of all 4 dogs, you going with Chinaman?
I got to go with my Chinaman. I got to go with Chinaman. It's a reason why I got to go with Chinaman, man. I like I said, I would never put Chinaman before Zebo. They both in the same category in my book. That's just in my book. I don't never put neither one above each other. But if I can only choose one, I'm gonna go with Chinaman. But yeah.
So Chinaman would be my second choice too, G. And that's only because I believe I've heard stories about Mr. Crenshaw, right? And people say he was a phenomenal handler. This is what people say. I don't know. I'm going off of hearsay, but I know that based on what I've heard about Jeep, what I've heard about the blackjack dogs, all the dogs that come down off of that stuff, man, is that the dogs are handler-friendly dogs. And I truly believe that even with you can't just have Bolio and have a dog that's easy to train. I think you need some Jeep in there. You know what I'm saying? And recently I seen a brother that's breeding Lopace dogs. Lopace dogs are head turning right now for me. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't want me to tell y'all that, but Lopace dogs, Lopace's dubs, them dogs is people training them just like I'm training Saki.
What's good? What's that handicap up there?
Yeah, number 4.
Yeah, I could pick handicap too, but the Boyle stuff for me, almost all my program got heavy handicap, Sparky, Dirty Murray. All my crosses, my main stuff really got that in it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, especially with the Chinaman Zebo shit, I'm gonna pick Chinaman, but I can say I could pick handicap too. But if I had to pick one, it's gonna be Chinaman. But all 3 of them, well, Chinaman and Zebo I put them in the same boat, like I said.
Yeah.
The handicap I'm using as a outcross the inbreed.
CPK brought up the termite dog. I can't really say that I've had termite up close in any pedigree that I've had because I don't have an accurate assessment of my stuff. And I wasn't around when the stuff was being propagated heavily to have an opinion on the termite stuff, man. Personally. And Big C, I picked that picture. That's one I like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why I picked that one, bro.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and vote because y'all boys is tripping. Let me go ahead.
I got Chinaman too. I picked Chinaman.
Yeah. And you
who got Casino?
Yeah, Casino.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Both of them, Dogman TV. Both of them.
Hey, dog man. Hey, in this day and age, I mean, we know that, but there's a whole lot of curs that's putting down them box dogs. At the end of the day, dog man, it ain't about the curs. It's about the genetic code that's in the dog that create the Chinaman, that create the Mayday, that create the Jeep.
Hey, he said both of them. Hey, look, I ain't anybody sit here and cap. I'm still buying the Chinaman dog if I get a chance to buy one, bro. But hey, now that clones, man. Okay, since we own it, man. I don't I don't know, man. But we on the subject, we don't talk about it, man. But this is not to put nobody else down. I believe there is something to in-person, like old school breeding, that I think the process just makes the dog a complete dog to me. And I don't have nothing to go off of. I'm a superstitious person. I'm gonna share my superstitions with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I believe this. I believe everything down to the air, I was taught that you could take 2 male dogs, right? Just old school stuff. I was taught you could take 2 male dogs before you get ready to breed to a female. If you're trying to decide who to breed, and fire both of them up. And like, you know what I'm saying? Face them off, fire them up. And whichever one go the longest, that's who get to breed. And
yeah,
I was told
that's normal. That's
and I was told that if you take that dog that's fired up like that with that adrenaline in his system and all that testosterone in his system, and that hot shot is what makes them puppies, that it typically you'll see hot dog. Now I don't know how true or not that is. That's what the old head told me when I was in my teenage years. But I believe to me, the way he articulated it, it made sense to me in that moment.
Well, all right, Dre. Now listen, I don't know how much you know about livestock, but let's just talk about cows and bulls and all that situation. If you go to I'm talking about if you go to the real deal farms that breed and sell top meat and got champion bulls and all that, you will notice that only the roughest, meanest bulls are the first in line to get bred.
Yeah. And you know what was? I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Because, okay, so you know with the Kobe beef, they take the cow, right? And they get it drunk on beer or whatever.
Yeah.
So the corn to make it calm, so the adrenaline ain't in the bloodstream when it dies, so you don't taste that, right?
Yep.
I thought but that makes sense too. You know what I'm saying? Because in nature, the most aggressive bull would be the one that he would run off the other bulls anyways to breed the cows.
Well, think about closer to dogs. Think about wolves. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But I will say this though, people got to stop getting so mad at the cur word, because just like in nature, you have an ecosystem. Without the curs, you wouldn't really know how the blood is doing and where the weak points are if you didn't have curs. You wouldn't know where to improve at if you didn't have curs. So for the people that got curves, don't get mad. Don't get mad, just improve.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
So hey man, I'm about to ask another question, man. And I put it on y'all, I'm not high, I'm not drunk, but it's y'all bringing this stuff up, man. But hey, Dog Man TV, I'm going for the special table after I say this, y'all. But what came first, the cur or the game dog?
Both. I'm gonna say both, because the cur ran into a bulldog, and then that bulldog second time out, he probably ran into a real bulldog, and they found out that the other bulldog was a cur.
I mean, it's like asking what came first, the chicken or the egg.
Well, the reason I asked that question, Big A, is this. I'm gonna give you some logic. I'm already at the special table, y'all. I'm over here with my brown paper bag and all that stuff. But it's what I'm
we
getting
had
at.
11 minutes. We had 11 minutes.
Okay, let me stop the time, man. Let me stop the time. Oh, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. It was a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
Dog man, TV said y'all keep y'all curves. Hey, but look, this is what I'm getting at, man. Okay, so when you talk about the inception of a breed, right? If they were breeding for just gameness and they were crossing lines to make gameness, then I would say gameness came first, right? But if they were breeding dogs for contest purposes, for blood sports, and they were looking for something, then that means that they start off with dogs that weren't meeting the cut and they had curves, and like Will said, they bred up to a game dog. So I'm like, that's why I asked that question. I'm like, did they start off with something that was good and they want to make it better, and they found a trait in certain ones that already existed in the curves, or were they just game from the beginning and the curves started popping out from game dogs? That's all I'm asking. Oh, so Viking Dogmanship, we voting on different batches of dogs this morning based upon these are all champions or grand champion dogs. And all we doing is taking them and doing like we do our regular digital dog show or our dog of the week and just voting on the aesthetics, what we like. But also these dogs have a history to them, and that nostalgia affects how people vote for these dogs. You know what I mean? We just having fun with dogs. That's it. We just having fun with dogs. What and you know what? I'm gonna say this too, because you asked a good question. This is what I think the dog community should be doing, because with a lot of the stuff that's going on the internet, if we kept it, people always screaming, keep it about the dogs, but then when we keep it about the dogs, you know what I'm saying? It turned into something else. But this right here has been all about voting on dogs, confirmation of sound. Everything we talk about today can either be reference or it's anecdotal evidence as to our love and passion for these dogs. You know. So when y'all get back out, when I close the doors to the church this morning, y'all go back out to the YouTube streets. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? Is it really about the dogs, or is it about you? You know. But that was a good question, Viking. That was a good question, bro. And I'm passionate and fired up. I've been firing off on everybody today, man. Look, bro, y'all gotta cut me some slack, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta cut me some slack. Big C with a $1 super chat. Tip. Hey. But y'all know we gotta finish this voting up, man, and we gotta pick the best dog for the day, man. The best dog for the day. And like I said, man, let's argue a little bit. Here why he dropped that link. He got one for this one too.
Casino.
Cino stepped out.
He stepped up. I was gonna ask him what's his end goal and where he see his program. Well, we're in 25 now. Where he see his program by 2030.
That's a good question. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whatever Mona Watts is running, whatever Mona Watts is running, that's who's running the dog shows.
I ain't gonna lie, Dre. From 2020 to today, I'm just talking about with my own eyes. I know for a fact, and this is without even going into ADBA magazine, I know for a fact that Chinaman dogs, Macho Buck dogs, and a lot of the Crow dogs, and a lot of that stuff, the stuff down from Liu Kang, those dogs have been winning a lot of fucking shows, especially at the Tri-State show in New Jersey. Because some of them dogs is cousins to some of my dogs, and I know the people who won.
Yeah,
a lot, especially Chinaman dogs, and the crazy part is, a lot of the Chinaman dogs that came here and won was people. Some of the people came from overseas with their dogs.
Or up from North Carolina. Woo, woo. No.
Hey, hey, people I came in kicking the door away with a 4-4. What it do, big dog?
No, so Chinaman was the perfect choice because one, athlete from the SDR and on, Chinaman is the dog that is like the breed standard for a lot of newer registries now. You know, and to me, he was the perfect example of function follows form. So if you read the actual standard, the way it's written for the athleticism of a dog and the wind and how a chest is built and everything like that, like, I mean, to the T, I think Chinaman closely describes everything that the breed standard calls for. So everybody that picked one, good job. You smart.
So I would say that we about to argue. Let's argue this one right here. So look, I would say, okay, I think that Chinaman from the neck down has it. I think Jeep is a better total package than Chinaman confirmation. Personally.
Which part do you think? What advantage do you think Jeep have over Chinaman as far as confirmation?
I just like I think Jeep is more apple-headed dog. That's it. That's the only difference. Like to me, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I with the Hanzo Saki thing, like I'm like, if they both conditioned, I think it goes down to which color you like better, bro. With dogs like that, man. Like I think I prefer the buckskin black mass to the black dog. At that point, they're so good representations of what I think an American Pit Bull Terrier should be. They check all the boxes, bro. Like, so you know what I'm saying?
If there's a better picture of Jeep up there, you better see like the loin comparison. You know what I mean? And I think China beats him in the loin because, like, just it says, broad and long enough to square dog, too short can interfere with flexibility, too long a loin can cause the dog to carry excess weight and messes with their flexibility stuff too. And I think that Chinaman's loin is set up better too. And I think even in a relaxed position when they're not worked, I think if you look at like older pictures of Chinaman when he was like 8, 9 years old, his chest was built better than Jeep's in my opinion too. So,
but I would say in his older years,
yes, sir.
That's subjective though. You know what I mean? That's a matter of opinion for me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but let's go to it because also with Chinaman, his older years, the pictures I seen, his muzzle is not proportionate at all. Maybe it was disfigured from matching dogs, right?
You talking about the picture when he was about to die of Babesia?
Yeah. Like, hey, all I'm saying is, hey, that's the picture.
Man, come on.
Hey, I said what I said.
That's not fair. He was 125 years old in that picture, man.
Hey, man, look. Hey man, hey Big C said buck, Dylan. Hey man, but look, I'm telling y'all right now, I don't feel no malice about this, man. Like y'all knew everybody who knows me knew I was gonna say G off the rip. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do I think Chinaman is like the Michael Jordan logo of the American Pit Bull Terrier? Like, don't get it twisted. Like, Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but I'm still going with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, don't care. LeBron and 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that. People, we're gonna do that. The problem comes when we can't agree to disagree, and we start attacking the person because we think everybody is supposed to just like acquiesce to what we like.
I mean, that's a good point, but do I think you weird for saying that? Of course. But what the fuck? But hey, you make great valid points, and I think honestly too, and that's why when they have these confirmation shows, when they have multiple shows throughout the weekend, like 3 shows, that's why they have to bring in different people to give you different eyes and different opinions on stuff like this too, because people interpret the standard differently. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it dope to me.
Yeah,
you know, because like you know, like so when I came into the Tri-State show, the last one I just had, I smoked the first show. Then homeboy came up for that second show, didn't even look at my dog. You know what I'm saying? I beat 154 dogs, got best in show. The second show, dude came up that afternoon and was like,
Yep. and then, bro, it's people that misjudge personality type, right?
Yep.
Okay, for example, I like a dog that's easy to stack and show, right? But at the same time, that dog, if I take him in the woods, I expect him to catch a hog, right? So because I've been overlooked for having more calm dogs, I typically, if I was going to judge a show, I'm picking the dog that acts like my dogs. But then you got people that have hot dogs, they gonna pick the hot dog. This stuff, all of this stuff is human nature, y'all. That's why I like to do the voting thing.
Yep, and then and then Hanzo showed like Hanzo won't stack to save his life unless he's like tired from yelling and screaming. But as soon as he comes out there, he's
Yep.
and then like now the ADBA's new seminars for judging, they point that more, they go to lean towards that more now than the actual stack for whatever reason now. So they because I think they're trying to say that they're kind of moving more away from like the traditional American Pit Bull Terrier. So they're trying to encourage that a little bit more. But it's still a
Yeah.
matter of opinion, depending on what each individual judge likes. Some people go, "Oh, that's a loud, screaming, obnoxious dog. He's all talk. That means nothing."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we know that in most cases it's a coin flip. It could mean nothing. It could mean everything. You know what I mean? So it's just those type of behaviors. Like I said, it's just a lot of subjective things with judging too. And I think that's what makes this thing so dope, man. Because like you never know.
Hey, you know what's funny though, Fitwise, when it comes to judging, okay, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. So I've already established that I believe that Hanzo is a great representation of a dog who's very reminiscent of Chinaman. Even down to like, if y'all not in the Shogun chat, he's been posting pictures and updates. Like he's not hiding his dog. Like he's ready for this dog show.
Yeah.
And Tip pointed out today that the reason why I wanted Haunch to win so bad was because he reminds me of my dog.
Yeah.
This is Hanzo Saki. Like this is the same stuff in the black dog versus the Buck 10 black man.
Yeah, man, it is. That'd have been a good that'd have been a good one too, like a good like little confirmation, like back to back show off too, man. That's some good looking dogs, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I'm just, I didn't even think about it till Tip said that, but I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like Jeep and Haunch, they have the look that I like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you come in, and you already said Chinaman is your ideal dog, right? So I thought that was just, I think it's crazy that's what made the playoffs anyways today.
Yep.
You know, and don't get it twisted. There's some red nose dogs that I didn't pull up on here. You know what I'm saying? Like Buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, it's a lot of dogs. It's a lot of dogs that did not make the list today. But like, I can already see there's a lot of discussion to be had. I also asked, one of the things I didn't have time to ask was if y'all got actual pictures that are not internet pictures, but like y'all just have of the dog. Like you met the person, you took a picture with that dog on the yard. Like that's the kind of pictures we want to put in these little like standoffs with these historical dogs. Mm-hmm. If you can lawfully do it, like don't incriminate yourself. I don't like. Look, it's not my job to tell you what to put on the internet. That's not my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put that out there. I am not the internet police. It is not my job to tell you what is and what ain't admissible in court. All I know is that all of these dogs right here, I don't know none of their owners personally. You know what I'm saying? They just good looking dogs that you can go on Google and see for yourself. Viking asked a good question. Well, this is more of a you Pitwise and Big A question because I ain't messing with it. I don't know the answer, Doc. Like he says, is the English White Terrier the forefather of the pit bull?
The forefather, no. It was used, but the forefather, no.
It's so many romanticized tales about this breed, bro. The
tails. It's not even about the tails. If you just take your time and start from the root, you would go from the time from the bull terrier and the Staffordshire. Don't even go back past that. Start from there and work your way today. It's not that much mystery. You can see from the structure of the dog, if you go by every 50 to 100 years, how the structure of the dog changed into what it is today. So it's not really. That's why you still have some that come out with the big block head, and you got the ones that come out with the kind of longer muzzle. You know, you still get both. You got short muzzles and you got medium muzzles. You still get the blocky heads. So it ain't really no mystery. It's just people putting too much thought into it instead of just actually looking at the timeline.
Yep. And that's why I enjoy more about this breed, about like other stuff too, you know, because like the genetic variability with these dogs. I mean, you look at like, let's pick like a Doberman, you know what I mean? In most cases, like I said, a Doberman is a Doberman. You know what I mean? Like the German lines, you're going to see a specific type. The American lines and the worker lines, you will see a specific type, like 3 or 4 main styles, and that's it. But with our breed, man, you just got so many, like, you got the midnight cowboy long dogs that are almost like 1.5 times long as tall. You know what I mean? You got the bigger Mayday dogs. You got your super tiny, like the inbred Bolio dogs, that are super rangy looking. So, and I think that's what make this breed great, man. So it's just a matter, like, anybody with a preference of dog can pick an American Pit Bull Terrier that they like and move and run with it.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Hey man, China took it with a landslide, y'all. It was insane. It was crazy. Like, it was crazy. 75-25. Yeah. You know who I voted for. It ain't even a question. Big A. You know what, Big A? The fact that I got a question who you voted for, who did you or would you have voted for, Big A?
2.
My G. That's all I'm worried. My G. We can still be cool after this conversation, bro.
That's funny.
Wise, we the weirdos, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, here's a question for you guys, because I don't know, for the Jeep historians, because was Jeep named after the animal from Popeye, or was Jeep named after the vehicle?
I don't know.
I don't know either, so I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I don't know. I always wondered about that. Where that name came from. You know what? I also wonder where the name Chinaman came from. I think it's racist. Okay, let me stop. Disclaimer. I'm joking. I'm joking. Look, hey, look. You have to disclaim everything you say on the internet. Look, okay.
It's funny because that's what they used to call Quan Chan K in the original Kung Fu. But it was a white man playing the ace.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, like we know the jokes, man. You know what I'm saying? But you an Asian China man, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, all I'm saying is, look, I think it's funny. Everybody out there, I'm joking, haha. I made a joke that leaned toward race. Please don't. Hey, man, look, all right, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably should have said it, but I'm just having a good time.
I hit y'all with a little bit of Chinaman history. So before he was called Chinaman in the books for his first couple of like historic shows, do you know what his name was in the journal? V&B's Black. Vinny and Bob's Black Dog.
Yeah.
V&B's Black.
Old Black Dog.
So,
see that's the country style name of the dog right there. You know what? He like to bite. He like to bite. He black. I'm gonna call him Crunchy Black. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a good.
Oh
yeah.
Hey man, we just cutting the food at this point, y'all. Man, we 7 minutes over, man. Wells, Pitwise, Cino, Big A, man. We need to start making our rounds, bro. I was just having a good time, man. But I gotta get to work.
Hey, fun show, man. I'm ready to pack up for the pig picking, man. I got to go pick up this truck and get everything together and do my last little inventory check. You know, so and that's it. Huh?
Who is Pitwise talking?
Yeah, just Pitwise.
Where you sitting at the pig picking, big fella? You gonna have to come talk to me.
Yeah. I got the 10x10 gazebo, man. You're gonna see me in the white Colorado. You'll see me with, me and my team with the shirts on and stuff. So we definitely hang out, man. It's gonna be a good time. Don't touch that chicken, hell no. But other than
shout out to Ross, man. Ross the man had me. My first time, Ross the man hooked me up. He said, "Sit over here, Dre. If you sit, it's the gazebo where they got the grill at." Okay, look. That line was long as all get out. I said, man, that line was long, bro. So look, if you don't bring your own food, like you said, set up on that side by the trees, by the little gazebo where they cook food at. And it's shade. Man. Shout out to Ross, man.
I sat up on the right side where that old little silver trailer is at, where that little that abandoned looking house is at in the trees, because that's where all that's like a real good spot too. So and I gotta keep them dogs cool, man. So we're gonna be there chilling. And if anybody else come by and see me, man, we're gonna have drinks, sodas, juices, waters, you know what I mean? So I'm passing out stickers and stuff too, and exclusive Hanzo patches and stuff too, man. And it's gonna be fun, man. So I mean, you may as well have some pictures of the dog. That's gonna bring best to show anyway. So I think that'd be dope for you to have as a piece of history. And I'll let him sign them for you too, because he's smart enough.
Man.
Hey man, also I want to shout out Hard and Finish. That's where I met Hard and Finish in person for the first time too. Was at the pig picking, man. And he was all right over there with us, man. Like it was a good time, man.
Yeah.
I smoked about half his pack of cigarettes while we was there, man. That's when I was smoking cigarettes. And it was all good, bro.
Well, heck yeah, man. But hey, man, hope to see all you guys there, man. You guys drive safe. Hey, appreciate you having me on the panel, man. This was a super dope show, man. And you guys keep killing it, bro, man. We'll see you later.
All right, man. Peace.
Hey,
Cino.
man, hey, can we do a show like this one day where it's just like this, but everybody submit the dog that they like out of all dog, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, so, I ain't gonna lie, Cino, and I want to apologize to Big C, Cino, all of y'all that's actually in the Shogun chat, because I posted that question over there this morning, but man, it was like 30 minutes before you came out here this morning. I posted the question. I said, "Give me y'all top 10 dogs, go." You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even fair. But what I do is, man, next Thursday, let's revisit this. And the question was asked about female dogs. So next Thursday, we're gonna do the top female dogs of all time. We're gonna put them head to head against each other, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying too, though. Like maybe one time, like, you know, just like you do the digital dog show, you got to submit your dog. Everybody submit a dog from they favorite dog, like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like a real show, like you trying to win with man, like it ain't your dog, but it's like, you feel me? Your favorite dog from the past, you feel me?
Yeah, and be able to spit some knowledge on the dog too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's very, very important to be able to spit some knowledge on the dog, man. Just educate me, because I'm not gonna lie. If I haven't had it in my pedigree, I'm not looking for that. I'm only looking at what I got because I want to know what I got. You know what I'm saying? And then when I go talk to somebody like you say you got a Niggerino dog, right? I only got one of those, and she ain't even raised on my yard. She just farmed out to us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, you tell me, because you got the history and you got the you know what I'm saying, like that right now experience with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I can talk about Red Boy Jocko dogs all day because I have 4 different strands of them, you know what I'm saying? And I can talk about the variances within the strands of that type of dog.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit. I just throwing that idea out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a dog I want to put in it, but I don't think nobody like that. I don't want to get them put it in it.
I got one too. We'll set it up, man. We'll set it up.
All right, bet.
For sure.
Yeah.
No, you gang Dogman TV, exactly. So that's what I said that a while ago, because a lot of people don't understand. Some was bred with more the terriers, some was bred with more the bulldogs, some was bred 50-50. So that's why that's when I was touching on the colors of the dogs also, because that's what it go back to. But again, people gotta want to do their own research so they can get the answers they looking for. It's okay to ask certain questions, but most of y'all literally walk around with a computer all day in your pocket, you know. So just do your do your research in your downtime.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to Wes for saying that, man. I'm gonna tell you something else, bro. It ain't been a question. Okay, a question that's answerable, like a definitive answer. Ain't been a question yet that I ain't got answered by asking in the chat, bro. Ain't been one. Now, if it's opinion-based questions, like who was the better dog, you'll never get an answer to that. But like literally, like, okay, I'm having this issue, and man, I just want to say thank y'all to the real dog community, man. The community we built. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really go outside my ecosystem except for King T, J-Bo, Fat Bill, PBK, and a few other channels. I don't go outside of my ecosystem, and it's not beef. It's just, okay, look, if I stay over here, I know I can control the environment. I can control the flow of information. That's why we over here. Shogun Unlimited and Samurai K9, it just makes me comfortable. That's where I like to be at. It's a good time. We can laugh. We can kiki, ha, ha, woo, woo, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want a real community. Like, you know, everybody talking about the community, this, no, not my community. That's over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's you know, when you go to this club gonna get shot up. That's what the funny bone was when I stayed in Shreveport. The funny bone, you gonna get shot at. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was what it was. But you know, I like to consider this, like, you know, like I said, like, this is Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, it's Sesame Street, it's church, whatever you want to call it. It's a safe environment to learn, ask questions, and grow, and really network. The people who are trying to get this bread, they're trying to have a bloodline 10 years from now. They're not trying to go to jail. They're trying to find a new job for these dogs. That's what we're trying to do right here, right now, today.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is, man. We got that men at work coming up, man. Men at work coming up at 10 a.m. Central. You know what it is, man. But yeah, man, we just keeping it moving, man. Staying the course. You know, we can't stop the ship to you know, we gotta keep a course, man. Yep.
Yeah, man. I gotta get out of here. I gotta clean my air filter for the doghouse, man, because it ain't blowing no air right now.
Yeah, man.
I'm sweating over here. I might take a shower and everything if I get ready to hit the road for work, man. But Will, Big A, man, Sino, Pitwise, everybody in the chat. Like I said, man, thank y'all. But y'all know every day we end this show with the benediction, man. So we're gonna hit y'all with this benediction. We're gonna get y'all out of here, man. Till men at work. Salute. Y'all stay safe out there and protect your neck at all times. Keep your blades sharp and your defense tight. Please bow your heads and pray with me. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain. Locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Socket brought the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, ran it straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Socket from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second was the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.